Hey guys, Sethly here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about Pathfinder's hitbox and if it's actually broken. So the reason I'm making this video is because I can't even count how many comments I've seen about Pathfinder having a broken hitbox.
Easy to no.
And them wanting Apex to actually make an update to fix his hitbox, and this hasn't even really just started in the past month or something. It's been happening since the beginning of the game. People have been complaining about his hitbox. However, they actually already made an update to his hitbox. So at first, in the beginning of the game, his hitbox was way too big, but it's more of the opposite now. So as you guys saw in that clip right there, before the update they made to hitboxes, Pathfinder's hitbox was far too big and it was way too easy to hit him, which is kind of why I stopped playing him in the beginning of the game. But after the update, I actually started playing him a lot more, and there's a big reason why. Alright, so I'm in the training mode, and as you guys can see, Pathfinder's right in front of me. It's the bot, and let's just show off what his hitbox actually is right now. So as you guys can see, he has some pretty skinny legs, and you don't really hit him like you would before the update when his hitbox was way too big, which is a great thing. But there's some problems, and I'm going to be showing off exactly those right now. First off, the main misconceptions, guys, you can't hit these things on his back. His backpack, his grapple thing, whatever it is, you can't hit these things on the back, and they're actually pretty big, so that can be really deceptive. As you guys can see, I hit right here, and then I stop hitting right there and stop hitting on those top things as well. You can't hit this thing on the side of his arm, as well as I don't think you can hit right here, the top part of his knee, but that's not too big of a deal. However, these back ones are very misleading, and you can really think that you're actually hitting him when you're not at all. So you actually have to hit the main frame of his body instead of these outside backpacks. But I also found some other really kind of scary things about this hitbox, and I was really surprised when I actually was first testing this out. Look at this, guys. So basically, if I shoot right here, I'm not hitting him at all. That's clearly on his model, so it honestly makes it a lot more overpowered to play Pathfinder, because there's a lot of times when people are shooting directly at you and they should be hitting, but you're actually not hitting. So as you guys can see, these are some pretty big flaws in his hitbox, but there's actually kind of a much bigger flaw. Obviously, you guys also can't shoot these back little heels he has. But as you guys know, this is the default skin for Pathfinder, and I'll show on screen right now the comparison with the default skin and the legendary Pathfinder skins. As you guys can see, he's probably been hitting leg day a lot more, which is why he's legendary, and he's a lot thicker legs. And I'll show a comparison that I got off Reddit. Make sure to check them out in the description below. As you guys can see, when you layer over the default Pathfinder on top of the legendary Pathfinder, you can see that the legendary Pathfinder is much bigger than the other one. And obviously these two hitboxes, or these two skins, don't have different hitboxes. So when somebody has a legendary Pathfinder skin, you can really think you're hitting them a lot more than you actually are, which is why it's so scary when you see a Pathfinder, because mainly obviously the backpack things that you can't hit on the back of him, but also because of when he has a legendary skin, there's a lot more area that isn't actually his hitbox. Obviously there's also those other parts I showed you where his hitbox just completely isn't there, and you'll miss him even if somebody is using the default skin, but it's a lot worse when somebody is using the legendary skin. So clearly there is something wrong with his hitbox, and I'm not too sure if you should actually be able to hit these back parts, his backpack, as well as the things on his arms, but I do definitely think you shouldn't be able to hit somebody more if they have a different skin. So I think they might actually update it and change it so you can hit these back parts of his skin even in the default state. But make sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this Pathfinder hitbox, because personally I do think there's a lot wrong with it. Mainly the problems are you can't hit the things on his back, the default skin looks much smaller and is much smaller than the legendary skin, so it makes you think you're hitting the legendary skins a lot more when you actually aren't hitting the hitbox if somebody does have the legendary skin than compared to if they were to have the default skin, as well as just mainly in the hitbox itself. As I showed you guys on the knees, there's some pretty big flaws, but make sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell for daily Apex content. It's been your boy Sethly, and I'm out.